the master.
It's your boy CB the Problem, and we back with another episode of 40 Hours a Week podcast, man.
It's up. It's your boy Duke. What's up, y'all?
It's your boy Duke. What's up, y'all? I wish I was smooth, like, bro.
Come on, man. Soft spoken. Don't be hating.
Nah. Don't be hating. Man, what's up, y'all? Y'all good?
Yeah, man. It's just been a crazy few weeks. Well, a couple of weeks. Last week, I told you what to do.
Hey, when you go to the gym and your muscles be beat up, I be trying to stretch them out. He talking about do push-ups. I ain't gonna be able to do nothing.
Yeah, you got to.
That's the first thing you got to do, though.
I know you, man.
You gotta work.
He said that's the first
It's just
thing
like a it's just like a hangover. You gotta work through it.
And then I go to the gym.
It's just like a hangover.
It's a pump. Like it's like
it's a pump.
You got a hangover.
It's a rush.
You gotta go ahead and drink another beer. Flush it out.
Man, nah, it ain't flushing it out.
Shit, you ain't been.
You add insult to injury.
Hey,
trust me.
If you want a smooth hangover, you know what to do. If you want to go through what you went through,
man, you gotta stay hydrated. That's all it is.
Hydrate your ass.
Yeah, it is. I swear.
Right now, you gotta stay hydrated because that heat is like radiation heat outside.
Man, where it come from? I'm scared to go outside.
I mean, I like when it's hot, but this ain't hot.
Man, it
ain't hot yet.
I got in the car earlier.
This humid.
It was a sauna in there.
That's crazy.
Hey, when I say sweltering heat,
It's that little sticky, icky heat.
Yeah, it's that sticky.
Where your
icky.
clothes stick to you.
The draws too.
Tell us about that.
As soon as you touch that seatbelt,
hey,
it hurt, don't it?
What? Be at work.
It's crazy.
Nike Pro draws glued to the back of my butt. The whole shit.
How can you walk around?
I got
like
a wedgie. I got swamp ass. The whole shit.
How you? You walking around with your ass swishy like that?
Hey, back in the day, my mama used to put
like
powder on me. We about to go back to that powder.
You still doing the powder as an adult? Who's still doing the powder on as an adult?
Put that powder on your
there,
You still put the powder on there?
Put powder up in your britches.
That's old school for real.
And it's hot, it's sweltering out.
Hey.
So somebody dap you up, it's dust. Like, what the hell is that?
You on the dry part.
I'm going to squeeze it 2 times.
So what if the first time don't get it?
Nah,
you gotta
that's
do
all you need. That's all you need. Two little pumps.
How you put it on like that, or you like?
Nah, I
coming up with it. You coming up?
You can't shake it up.
I'm talking about you shaking it this way, or you coming up this way?
Nah,
wait a minute.
I'm shaking it down.
I'm just asking.
You gotta lean forward. Hey, we're going back to powder because a lot of y'all sweating.
Who going back to powder?
Who going back
Baby powder? You might be right. That might work.
He said we? Who is we?
You gonna be smelling like a baby powder as a grown man?
Hey, we going back to that powder.
I like the smell, but I don't want to see
it. Yeah, I like the smell, but
I don't want to see a powder.
So you gonna be smelling like cologne and baby powder?
Hey.
He gonna be smelling like
you ain't gonna slap no powder down there.
Can't do no powder.
Not no more. Why not? It used to be the thing.
No, I wasn't voluntarily putting no powder. No.
Hey, I'm tired of it, bro.
I didn't put no powder for other reasons.
Good.
Mate.
How that supposed to look?
I was about to say something. I was about to say something.
Now,
Man, I ain't gonna let no more of my secrets out. But on another note, I got to say this. Y'all have to stop putting y'all business on the net.
Yeah.
Keep it off the net, man. Keep your personal business to yourself. Because once you bring it to the internet,
and then when people get their own comment and start saying what they gonna say,
now we all know.
Now you in your feelings.
Yeah.
Because some people commenting and saying something about it.
And let me tell you something.
And now your ego hurt.
People out here hurting each other off this stuff.
And that's where I was gonna get to as well. Like on a serious note, like brings me up to like even with sharing your business, like if you gonna talk on the internet and say what you gonna say, know the consequences behind it. I know the repercussions that may come behind it. So watch what you say. That's why I tell people. Some people always say, words might not kill you or hurt you, but words are. If you know what words can really do, you'll definitely be careful on what you say.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
It can definitely.
So that's why I be saying certain things to people. They might talk about, man, you always conspiring against something. You always talking crazy. I'm like, no, you got to watch what you say. So that's why sometimes I might text somebody something just because I got it. You know what I mean?
This nigga.
Hey,
nigga.
I tried to hold it in,
Chris.
bro,
I'm trying to. I'm like,
that was my cue. Let me
let it go.
But on the other serious note, though,
yeah, the internet.
leading in that, getting into like emotional stuff.
Yeah,
you putting people in your business. There's been a lot of that, like a lot of killings going on this last week. Yeah, back to back, it seemed like.
All putting your business on the net.
Sharing your information on the internet, relationship wise. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's like, and I can't say this enough to people, especially us men. If you want to be out here messing with multiple women,
you gotta be quiet, bro.
Do not get mad and get butthurt if your woman doing the same thing. Or you find she doing the same thing.
Right, yep.
You can't be out here. It's a balance in the universe. However you want to look at it. You can't be out here doing something and not expecting something else to happen. There's always consequences for your actions.
Right.
So be careful on how you move out here. That's all I'm saying.
But the crazy thing about that is like
a lot of these men now are getting too emotional. You know what I mean? Like they getting hurt.
Dude took her from another dude. So this how you met her.
So now you being too greedy, you being selfish, greedy, and you being emotional.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I say a lot of us men, if you got little young men growing up, young boys, be in their ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's when the father need to be in your ass. These men now too soft. You're getting too soft. You're going off emotion. And then when you do something like that, severe, right? You can't even face it. You got to lie about it. You run away from it. You hide it. Face it. Stand 10 toes. If you justify your actions, why you running? Stand on it.
It's
if I'm going to sit here and get mad at you over a female, and I do some crazy stuff, why am I wrong? I'm over here justifying my actions to you, right? So why when somebody tell or authority get involved, why I'm wrong? I should be willing to tell them the same thing what I did. Why did I do X, Y, and Z? I should be telling them just like that,
But
right?
they're not justified in that.
I'm just saying.
In that matter, though, you got to understand, once stuff get to the internet, you done took it to a whole new level.
Right.
Now you got, especially a lot of these people, you live in close proximity with the people you got issues with. Mm-hmm. So once that goes up, and now the world is commenting on it, now it's going to be an issue because now somebody feels like they, you know what I'm saying?
So don't get involved in a game
but that's
that you really don't know about.
Yeah, but
don't get involved in a game that you're going to be a sore loser. It's just like when you younger growing up, right? Just like when y'all was growing up. You fight your brother or something over a video game. You ready to beat him to a pulp because he beat you up. Not knowing, man, we're going to reset this game and you can play it again. It's just a video game.
Yeah, but it ain't like that.
But then you get mad. But then as you get older, I know, but as men, that's why I'm saying that as men per se. It's always the dominant men is, you know what I mean? Now that's like what I'm referring to. They going off emotion more. It's like now they turning soft. I want to say what I'm getting. They turning soft to me. They turning soft.
I want to say turning soft. I'll say like just because like they at that time like they ain't emotions. Of course when you get older, but I feel like every young black kid went through that phase of knowing don't get in your feelings over something that can easily
that's
be
easy
started.
Said and done.
No, because it could cost you.
Yeah,
that's easy said and done.
But you got to put your foot in the water, just how when the water's cold or hot. You got to put your foot in the water. Exactly. And then after that, you learn though.
Telling these young men, the same thing what you saying right now. Who is Who putting their foot on these young boys' necks, telling them, "Hey, stay in the straight narrow. I'm on your neck because of X, Y, and Z. I don't want you going this way. I want you going this way. I ain't trying to ruin your life or run your life per se. I'm trying to keep you out of trouble." We can say that now, but why we gotta wait till we grown to say the same thing?
You gotta understand.
Why we can't stop it right now? That's what I'm saying. It's a repeated cycle
It always
that we
will
keep
be.
talking about. So why we gotta wait till we grown to say the same thing? Why don't we nip it in the bud? We all complain about the same thing. Why don't we fix it? Why we wait until the problem occurs and then want to keep saying the same thing over and over again like now?
Yeah.
Fix it.
What's the solution?
But that's easier
You see the
said than
signs
done.
now.
You got a lot of cats out here that
You see the signs.
they didn't have fathers. So now they're a father and they trying to be a father. A lot of people cannot step into that role. That's like, here, do my homework. You ain't never been to this class. How you gonna do my homework? You know what I'm saying?
But that's
It's
a lot
the
of
same
things now. A
thing.
lot of people ain't living their truths. A lot of people lying.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically, what you saying, I mean, that's how I'm looking at it. If you going deeper, well, I'm going depth into it.
Nah, for sure.
They ain't telling their truth. So, yeah, like you saying, do this homework, but you ain't never been there. So why you living and why you faking the funk?
It's,
Why you out
know,
here portraying a gangster or a pimp, but then when something catch you or somebody catch your prized possession, you and your feelings, you butthurt.
man, most people.
But you out here doing the same thing. You know
most
what I
people
mean?
just
Some
trying to
people
keep
call
up
it
with the
karma.
Jones,
Yeah.
bro.
Some
That's
people
it.
call it karma. I just say it's a universal balance.
Some people can't
You
control
gotta
their
have a
emotions,
balance.
man. Emotions are wild at that time, and you know. When
And that's the thing.
your
Right
head is
now,
high.
we need to control your emotions, and everybody need to have peace. It's peace.
Yeah.
Peace is the solution.
It'll always be the solution.
Stop getting angry.
It's gonna take us a very long time to get there. You gotta understand, people are not at peace in their mind.
Yeah, but stress, depression is killing us.
Oh yeah. Why you think that?
It's killing us.
Why you think that?
Especially like now, like it's killing us right now. It's a lot of stuff going on. Besides, like it's killings going on in our city right now.
Mm-hmm. You're not.
Summertime hit.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning. It's like it's the taste of it. You know what I mean? It's like here we go again.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
Mm-hmm.
Repeated cycle. Now we got what? We got what? Potential war threats.
What's up with that,
Yeah,
bro?
that's going
Being
crazy
called
too.
out too. So
Yeah,
What you on, bro? This ain't the time to be starting
Man.
off little side missions.
Against
I'm just
Israel
saying,
and
this ain't the
Iran,
time, bro.
and
We-
it's stuff going on.
This is the problem I got.
Yeah.
Why do we involve ourselves in everything? Damn. Can we chill out for a minute?
Yeah.
Can we just go to the party, get a drink, and stand in the corner and parlay, bro? Can we just chill?
that's the same thing. When I
It's
was
like
saying.
Why
they
we
itching for
always
something.
interjecting
It's like they itching
ourselves
for
in-
something to happen. You know, some people look to seek that mentality of, a war. It's power.
That ginger ale slap.
You need a beer, motherfucker.
No, my bad.
But yeah.
Miss my lips.
Spilling shit.
But yeah, man, it's definitely power.
Dirty on.
That's what that all sum up to. You know, what if they like just start having that, that draft? Is y'all gonna go?
What do you mean,
If
y'all?
they had that draft,
Nah,
I'm
what
out
y'all
the
gonna
age
do
category.
if they knock on your door right now and they say, "Yeah, man, like we need you for this war." Would you go do it?
I'm gonna start shitting on myself.
What you gonna do? You gonna do it?
I'm gonna be a citizen of Cambodia. You hear me?
What you gonna do?
Move to
Be the
Thailand
main one
or
laughing, be the main one scared. Tell
What
me,
you gonna
hey,
do?
I can't go.
something. Look,
What
he
you
gonna
gonna-
private do.
Nah, I ain't going.
Nah, but I don't think it's gonna be like that. They talking about dropping nukes. They talking about doing some
no, it's nuclear.
tech.
It's nuclear. It's tech.
new
now.
technology stuff. I don't think it's gonna
Ain't
be like,
nobody going on the front lines doing that no more. You drop a bomb and take
you
a
ain't
whole
hearing what
piece
they
of
saying.
land
You
down.
going the old school way. They got new technology. The weapons they got, you ain't even gotta move.
Yeah. You just press a button.
They hit a button right now and get you.
Yeah, it's over.
Technology is good, but it can be a curse in the wrong hands. Which we all see that now.
Yeah.
But what y'all think about the stuff y'all see on TV now? If y'all watching TV.
I ain't watching TV. It'd be AI.
You watch
Think it's
AI?
all the time?
Man,
You watch the AI?
Nah, I'd be AI, bro.
Yeah,
I
AI's getting crazy.
I watch sports and stuff like that, but I watch series on like Netflix and stuff like that, but I ain't watching no like TV shows and
Yeah.
stuff like that. I ain't doing it.
I don't think
I ain't
I
gonna
watched
lie.
a real TV show.
Ain't no
Because it's like
name a TV show right now.
You can't even
Gilligan's
name
I
one.
Island.
can't.
I've been
Nah,
watching
nah,
that,
nah.
Gilligan's Island.
From like right now,
I've been
like
watching that
something right
Godfather of
now.
Harlem and some anime. I watch anime too.
Rick and
I
Morty.
can't get into that.
You can't get into anime?
Rick and Morty.
Nah.
Why not? What?
I mean, I would. I mean, where do I start?
What you mean anime?
You
Like
can
Dragon
you can
Ball
start
Z?
at
Or
like
you talking about that
if
one?
you watch Dragon Ball Z, right?
Nah, I don't watch Dragon Ball
That's
Z
an
a
anime.
couple times. Yeah,
You never do
yeah,
it?
but it was.
What about Naruto?
No, I don't know
You
what
never
you're
watched
talking
Naruto?
about.
Damn, you
Heard
never
the
watched
name
anime?
before.
Never watched anime? Damn.
I be watching my line at
It's
work. That's what I be.
Oh,
That's
my
what I
goodness.
be. I'm just saying, like I be.
I'm talking
I
about
re-
growing up, not now though. Growing up.
Man, I ain't watched none of that. I was a Nickelodeon kid.
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
What you know about Nickelodeon? What you watch on
Man, I'm
Nickelodeon?
talking about Doug.
Okay, Doug.
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold.
What
Rugrats.
about Rocco's Modern
Rocco's Modern Life. Cat Dog.
Cat Dog. Okay.
Life? Yeah.
I never got into Johnny Bravo. That was Cartoon
Yeah, that was
Network.
Cartoon
I ain't
Network.
never get
What
into
about
that.
that one?
talking
What's
about-
it called? Grandpa.
What?
Grandpa.
Grandpa.
Dog.
Mm-hmm.
The dog. The little dog was always saving him.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Is that it?
That's Courage.
Pride,
That's
yeah.
on Cartoon
I
Network.
I ain't never
That's- that was
I ain't mess with that. They don't make cartoons like that no more.
Nah, that's a little
SpongeBob
crazy.
is number one on my list.
But
Bro.
yeah,
SpongeBob
go
was
crazy.
the livest.
SpongeBob go crazy.
Right now, they don't even want kids.
What about Jimmy
watching.
Neutron?
I ain't really mess with Jimmy like that or Dexter's Lab
Right now, they don't even want little kids watching Cocoa Milk.
because it's always
it's
some
too
hit.
addictive.
It's some hit.
It's too sensitive to
They
the
say
eyes.
it's too addicted. They got the kids doing it. 'Cause you see kids glued
It's too
to
addictive.
It, like,
It's too addictive. They got the kids
they
doing
got them
everything.
kids. But I'm like, I see why the kids like this shit. The little big head, little Cocoa Melon and shit.
I mean, it's easy for kids to gravitate towards something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Blues Clues. I remember when kids was on there.
Come on, Blues Clues.
I mess with the Blues Clues.
I think I bought y'all
Yeah,
something.
Yeah, you did.
We
just got a letter. Wonder who it's from.
Mm-hmm.
I want any of that shit.
What? You
What
tripping?
about
Magic School
Carmen
Bus.
Oh,
San
yeah,
Diego?
Carmen San Diego was live.
Carmen
Mhm.
San Diego. Remember?
Yeah. Carmen San Diego was live.
Where in the world?
Where in the world?
Carmen San Diego.
It had a funky little tune too.
Yeah, Dick Tracy.
What's Dick Tracy?
What's that? I ain't never heard that.
See, that was the end. See, that was before my time, but they were still showing that at the time when I was growing up. It was a cartoon, and it was a movie, and it was a
What you
TV
better?
show.
I'm gonna look that up.
I
I'm gonna
don't
look
know
that
no
up.
Dick
It's
Tracy.
called Dick Tracy, y'all. If y'all haven't watched it, look it up.
I thought she was about to say "In the Heat of the Night." Is that where you going?
It was around that time.
Ah,
too.
okay,
But they
yeah.
stopped. Like I guess it dwindled down. Like the story of Moby Dick. They had a
I don't
cartoon.
remember that.
They had a cartoon called Cops
Oh.
back in the day. They were like, "Hey,
You over there was-
Chopper."
Hey, I used to watch Chips, but that
Chip.
was more like a TV show. You know the
That
California
was on there.
Highway
I
Patrol.
think something like Chip and Dale.
I ain't never.
Rescue
What
Rangers.
you know about Chip and Dale?
Chip and Dale,
Rescue
hilarious.
Rangers. I wasn't on Chip and Dale.
Yeah, Chip
I
and
knew you
Dale.
was watching
remember.
Popeye. You
I never watched.
You know what, Popeye?
No.
Popeye?
Nope.
Yeah, that was
If
one
it,
of
wasn't
the
that,
oldies.
if it wasn't that Nickelodeon had a crazy
See, it was
run,
during that
bro.
time when the Jetsons cartoon used to
I
be
never
on,
got into the Jetsons.
but they started dwindling down. See, I'm like, I told you, I was born '82, so it was around that time. I'm talking.
Oh
about. So
yeah,
it was
yeah.
like,
Was the PJs out the time too?
nah,
Nah,
my granddaddy and them used to sit. My granddaddy and my grandma used to sit me down in front of the TV. And that's when Bewitched used to come on.
Dang, I don't know.
Gilligan's
Oh yeah,
Island.
yeah. Gilligan's Island.
The Westerns used to come on. The little Indian little TV shows.
I was to watch them, huh?
Oh, what? I can't think of it.
Genie.
I don't remember.
You
You
Genie.
talking about the Eddie Griffey
I
show?
Love You, Lucy. I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy was live too.
The
Mm-mm.
little game shows. So a lot of that stuff I see. That's why I say I grew up in that at the end of that era.
Yeah.
Coming into mine and then going into the 90s and
The
2000s.
'90s was all
Yeah,
like
90s,
Nickelodeon.
So it was like I was getting the end of the 70s, 60s era or the 60s, 70s era type.
Mm.
Like the Fraggle Rocks.
So was you that guy in the arcade play?
I used to be in the arcade.
Or Blockbuster.
That boy in the corner.
Or
I used to
Blockbuster.
have that movie
You used to
called.
look for movies at Blockbuster.
Damn, what was that
I'm
movie
a
called?
Blockbuster.
What was that
Hey.
movie called? When it's something about show enough and all that.
Oh no.
Saying for the
Little
saying.
karate dude. That's when I started doing my karate thing.
What you thought you was booty time?
Leroy. Boy.
Yeah,
That's they right
Talking about
there.
who's your name? Who's your man? They say
He
Leroy.
said,
Bruce
it's stuff
Leroy.
final. That should be his theme song. He used to play that.
What was it called?
Final Dragons. It's sound like Final Dragons or
That's what
the
I'm
Last
talking
Dragon,
about.
something like
That's what I'm
that.
talking about,
He
Yeah,
say,
that little-
"Who's the master?"
That's what I was
Who's the master? Show up! Who's the master? Show up!
Oh yeah, he definitely knows. He definitely know. I don't know nothing about that.
Times change though. That's what I
Nah,
say. Like,
that's why shows ain't. I can't sit down and watch.
But think about it. Back then, we all said, "Don't believe nothing you see on TV.
Yeah.
Don't believe this. Don't believe that." And then look at now. Most of the stuff you said don't believe it. We see it right now, real
It's
life.
just all history repeats
So
itself.
it's like
Just
you
think.
don't know what to believe. Now they telling you. It's like now they telling you in your face, this ain't real. Or even if it's real, you can sit on camera now, do a crime.
On camera.
If you a certain person, certain organization, you can get on, you can do some crimes on camera. Go to court, get found not guilty.
So what's the solution? What you think can be a solution?
Man, it ain't one, bro. You got to understand that we all fight a system that's designed for us to lose.
Where is the mayor
Uh,
of the city of Cincinnati? All this stuff is going on. Where the mayor at?
they ain't about to do
Same
nothing about
person
that.
that's collecting these tax dollars, getting paid. Where's the mayor at that love this city and love the people of Cincinnati so much? Where's the mayor at speaking up about all this chaos going on? Where the mayor at?
Crime.
If you ask him what's the solution, that's the
Hey.
first solution, right?
Crime. Hey.
If I'm the mayor of this city, I'm gonna sit there and say something, right? That's what you paying me for, right?
Crime.
That's all I'm saying.
Crime pay.
Don't get job title. That's what I'm saying. People always hiding behind certain things.
Yeah.
Tell your truth.
Power.
Crime pays.
All I can say is
They
that
get they get their buns greased.
Man, all I can
off the
say
crime in the city.
is that it's generational power.
That's it.
That's what it is.
And it transfers.
All
It
I can
stays
say,
at the
generational
top.
power.
It don't come down
It's
to
been
the
the
bottom
same,
with us.
same
It
thing.
don't get to the middle, and we can.
Somebody's son fall in line.
We gotta do our thing and stay out the way.
It's just sons falling in
That's
line.
it.
It's just sons falling in line and they follow the same book that they have.
Y'all like what y'all see, man?
Chit-chat.
Please like, comment, and subscribe to the 40 Hours a Week podcast. I'm your boy, CB The Problem.
It's your boy Izzy Izzo. 1129.
Look at him. Boy, dude, we'll see y'all.